Peace, people. What's going on? This is Boogie from Boogie's Place, Hood Talk on YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok, man. And you know how we do it, man. I just want to talk about this orange piece of fucking sludge right fast. And so, you know how we do it, man. We dig it to my crate, man. We're going to talk about it. Yes, sir. So this is Boogie from Boogie's Place, Hood Talk on YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. So, yo, man, listen, man. I just wanted to make a quick video, man, because I know y'all get tired of watching this orange piece of fucking sludge every day. I see him on. It is so like I just get tired of seeing his fucking face. I get tired of him lying. I get tired of him just the bullshit that we got to go through as a country. You know what I mean? But one of the worst things that I can't fucking stand is how he doing all this ripping off the American people with all these scams and all this money that he's ciphering, from the crypto to the bribery to all these schemes that he got going on, and there's no fucking accountability. Where the fuck is the accountability for this dude, man? Where the fuck is the accountability for any of these people that's doing all these illegal shit? You know, you got them just disregarding court orders left and right. Court tell you to do something, they say, fuck that shit, we're not doing. Court tell them to do this, they say, fuck that, we're not doing that. Like, where's the accountability? I understand that he's the fucking president. I understand that there's you know, he got the cabinet, you know, it's this and that. But, I mean, is there any kind of protection for us? Is there any kind of accountability? Like, what we gotta wait a fucking 3 more years or however how long it take for the shit to go through the courts and all this or other bullshit for him to get some kind of accountability for what the fuck he's doing? Everybody know that what he's doing is wrong, bro. Like, everybody in America, it's not, they're not even hiding this shit, bro. They're just telling you straight up every fucking day what they're doing, how they're doing it, and when they're gonna do it. They even tell you when, how, what. And then when they do it, they'll sit there and do it, and then you have all the evidence in the world that said they did it, and they'll sit to you and say, I didn't do that. Where did you hear that? That's a lie. That's fake news. It's mind fucking boggling to me. And the whole thing, the mind boggling thing is, let an American citizen try a snivel of what the fuck he's doing as far as bribery, as far as crypto scams, any of this shit. Let an American company or American person do some shit like that, and the feds and everybody and their mother will be under the jail. But these fucking dudes, just because he's the president, he's allowed to get away with anything he want to do. Like, I didn't think the president should be able to do that. I didn't think that was allowed. But somehow or another, the system is all set up. It's like they always say that the fucking president don't have all the power, but it's hard to tell because nobody's doing shit, and this motherfucker's running around reckless, crazy, doing whatever it is the fuck he want to do. If he want to raid a country, he raid a country. If he want to bomb some boats, he bomb some boats. If he want to steal crypto, he want to steal crypto. If he want to tear down part of the White House, he either going to tear down the White House. Nobody ain't going to say shit. Nobody says shit. He's fucking one of the biggest fucking pedophiles out there, and nobody's saying shit. Nobody's doing nothing. Everybody's just talking. It's just clickbait. Everything is clickbait. The media is full of shit. They don't report on anything that is fucking should be reporting on, man. This dude got so many mentions in the Epstein file. It's a shame, bro. It's out. It's insane. The Epstein files has Trump name all up. There's so many fucking stories in that shit, bro. Yo, there's a story in there about a young lady. She says she was like 13 at the time, and she had a sister or friend, whoever it was. They were on the boat together, and Trump and Epstein was abusing her. Epstein was abusing the shit out of her on the boat. He was abusing her while she was pregnant. When they were on the boat, they took the baby from the girl and threw it overboard. Basically off the baby. A baby. They took it from the young lady and threw the baby overboard. Trump was there. He watched the whole thing. He was involved. They basically off the baby. This is one of the complaints. Another complaint is Trump was what do you call it, auctioning young ladies, and he was auctioning them off, one, by age, and two, how far he could stick his finger up, whatever, that area, how deep, how tight they were. This fucking dude, there's so many fucking mentions of Trump, allegations of Trump in the Epstein files. It's a shame. Nobody's doing shit. They're just talking. All this shit that's coming out, they're just talking. All these people that's in the files, nobody's done anything. Listen, man, at some point in time, man, some accountability because if you don't have any accountability, the motherfucker's gonna run roughshod. And like I said before in a couple of videos that I made, Trump is gonna fall. He is gonna fall. It's frustrating as hell. It's fucking frustrating as hell. And there will be accountability. I don't know if you'll, be offed. You know what I mean? By the time it come about. But I do think that there will be some accountability, because when you give authoritarian, and I've said this shit time and time again, when you give authoritarians so much power, they tend to abuse it. And they tend to run themselves in the ground because people get tired. You put people in a position where they have no choice but to come after you, because they're not going to fuck their careers up. And a lot of these Republicans are not going to fuck their career up for you. They might be jittery of you and scared of you, but eventually that shit wears off. The shock value wears off. The threats, they wear off. And when they see other people start sticking up, then one by one, little by little, that power started getting stripped. And then accountability starts to set in, because they know the public going to want to point their finger at somebody. And they know once the chips start falling down, everything is going to be pointed at you. So when you have somebody, like I said, who amass so much power, they tend to fall. Everybody, Hitler, name them all, anybody. You know what I mean? They stay up there for a minute, but eventually they fall. Some longer than others. But I keep telling people, this is not Russia. In Russia, they do that shit. In Russia, they're born into that shit. In Russia, they're born into fucking, the government telling them they can't do this, do that, do that. They're really, I don't mean it in the way I'm saying it, but they're really more subservient in Russia to their government than we are here in the United States. And the United States, we're used to being free. We used to have freedom of speech. We're used to being able to investigate crimes and hold people accountable in a lot of instances, not all, but it's a lot better than Russia. You know what I mean? Russia, them motherfuckers, they just get away with everything, murder, offing people and all that shit. We really don't do that shit here. And I hate to say it, when they do it, it's not all out in the open. Like Russia, they want you to see that shit so they can keep you subservient. So my point is, this is not Russia. We're not doing that shit. We don't have kings here. And eventually the shock value and all that shit wears off, man. And, but it's just frustrating as hell, man, that there's no fucking accountability for these people. From the Kash Patel, he get up in front of the Senate hearing and say there's no evidence. And then when the shit come out, it's fucking tons and tons of people that you could be investigating that you haven't investigated. But you got in front of the Congress and say, oh no, if there was any credible evidence, we would have went out and it would have been my duty to have an investigation. Same thing with Pam Bondi. She got up there and did the same thing with the bullshit, yelling and screaming, talking about, oh, you're this and you're that, and you don't know of it. And she swore up and down there was nothing to fucking see. And then when you get the fucking pages and you see all the fucking, all the, oh my God, a lot of that shit is disgusting, bro. Even Elon in the shit, he the one called for this shit. I don't know what the fuck he was thinking about. He must have been high as hell. And that ketamine shit, he must have been fucking fucked up. Because, he incriminate himself. Find out he in the file. Everybody this motherfucker Trump fuck with is in the files. So, I say that there's no accountability, man, but it's just slow as fuck, bro. Like, this nigga been at this shit for years, man. I mean, it's been 8 years already, something like that. 7, 6, 7, 8 years. I don't know, man. It's time for accountability, man. It's time for accountability, bro. Impeach the man and get the fuck it over with. Something, man. This shit's ridiculous, bro. Anyway, with that being said, man, this is Boogie from Boogie Space Hood Talk on YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok, man. If you like content, please like, subscribe, comment, and I love y'all. And like I said, man, I'm trying to get to 500 subscribers, man. So please, man, I'm at 300 right now, and I'm at 300 subscribers right now, man. And I could use your help, man. Get to 500 subscribers. That's my goal right now. And like I said, man, I'm a small channel and I'm still trying to get the algorithm. So, man, please, man, if you like content, like, subscribe, comment, man. Again, like I said all the time, it don't cost you nothing, bro. And with that being said, peace, man. I'm out.